Come in, please sit if you sit on the floor.
Waiting on Ari.
Don't want to stay here. Special.
Mr. Reed, can I make
Mr. Mala, can you please turn the lights on now? So today, as you know, is Holocaust Remembrance Day, Yom HaShoah. The word Shoah, it's a Hebrew word. The word Holocaust, it's a Greek word. And do you know what you translated? How does it translate Holocaust or Shoah? What is it?
what you're saying, like what does Holocaust mean?
The word
What is,
itself.
how do you translate
Holocaust
it?
means a massacre of a lot of people.
Destruction, right? So you all know what it's all about. We all did a lot of projects in different subjects, and this day that's where we commemorate 6 million candles. That's why you can see we have 6 candles for every million of it's lit. Okay. And we're going to do several meaningful activities for you, with you. So when you are entering these rooms, this Holocaust room, you're going to see your butterfly project. Remember you did it in the art room? And Miss Felagi spent several days to put it together. She's right here. Please, let's come close. Yeah. So now it's going to be part of our Holocaust room. And do you remember what it means, the butterfly? What?
Each butterfly represents a kid in the Holocaust.
Kids in the Holocaust. Each butterfly represents one of the kids, right? And butterfly actually represents freedom, getting out of that very terrible situation, right? And I was going to tell you, and I especially invited Mrs. Narok. She just went to South Africa, and she was in Arizona, and she wanted to tell you guys that it's not only here and in Midwest, not only here. This butterfly project is actually all over the world. Would you say a few words?
So we visited Arizona, and we went to botanical gardens, and in the garden there was a memorial with words about the butterflies and the project. And then I went to South Africa a week ago, and that's in Arizona. The picture you see now, that was created to remember the children, and you see the butterflies on there.
Oh, the actual.
Tucson, Arizona. And so that was that. Then this over here that you can see was in South Africa. I went to a Holocaust and Genocide Museum that they've established there, and they had the same. I was amazed to see exactly the same idea, the same concept that we should remember the children. And some of these pictures are from what I saw in South Africa. So it's across the whole world that we are remembering these people.
Thank you, Mr. Rock. And at the beginning, when you were coming, you saw this slideshow of the. It's a screenshot of the website that 7th graders did a wonderful job this year on their Holocaust project, as well as current 8th graders. 6th graders will do it next year, and we're welcoming our youngster, our 5th graders. You will learn a lot about it in 6th grade when you do family tree project, and in 7th grade when you do Holocaust project. We just put together a stand with all what you do in this project. You're always welcome to come in. We also created a Holocaust library in this room, so you can see, you can always come in and check out books and read more about it. And do you guys know what special is being done in Israel during the Yom HaShoah? What is it?
I'm thinking of Yom HaShoah.
No, Yom HaShoah. You probably you know very well, right?
Oh, siren?
Yeah, there's a siren, and we are going to be
Yeah, I thought there
we're
was
going to be part of it right
Yom
now. Everything stops in the middle of everything. We're going to be witnessing this.
Can they stand?
Yeah, please stand. Just 2 minutes. Please sit down and you will see how everything start moving. I even saw a video, you were witnessing this?
I was in Israel many years ago, and I actually did that. It was the most amazing thing to see how the whole country was, everybody got out of cars, buses, shops, walking in the street, and everybody was standing for that time. It was very, very
Even
moving.
trains,
Yeah.
even trains.
Yeah.
I do want to add one
Go
more
ahead.
thing, that the Israeli television, they only show survivors speaking or things that have to do with, programs that have to do with the Holocaust,
And the video.
and on the radio. That's all you're able to listen to or see.
The whole day. And right now right now we're going. Yeah, I was going to say. I even saw train were stopping. You know, it's hard to stop the train, but it's. We're going to do a very special activity right now. In Israel they came up with special songs when survivors and their grandchildren, great-grandchildren are singing a song together, Am Israel Chai. And thank you, Ms. Shmuel. She printed out. She found the words in Ivrit, and she printed out all those words. And so we will be able not only watch it and see the translation and see them, but we also can participate. And
I want you to look at the picture too,
Yeah.
that I added.
And I hope that our photographers and videographers will take really good pictures of that. Right, please pass it around. And while you're passing it around, I just wanted to tell you that I spoke to one of our parents who it was actually wrote text, email to each other. It was Eva's dad, and what he said, we discussed something about this Holocaust project, and he said our Hebrew Academy, the fact that we are coming to this school, it's a tribute. Can you say a better word than me? I mean, a lot of people got killed. 6 million got killed, but we are here. We are alive. Okay, and despite everything that happened to our people for 1,000 years, but we are here. We are learning Judaics. We are learning Hebrew. We are striving. Okay, so that's very important. You personally, you are the sign of that. Okay, so let's try it. common, then people get together and sing along. It's more, it happens much more often than happens here. It's okay if you didn't sing as long as you saw it. And please take those papers with you when you go home. It's good to have it. All right, and finally we're going to do a very interesting activity. You want to explain? I have also video. I don't know this one. Let's watch a 30-second video, then you can. Please watch carefully.
Yom HaShoah, Holocaust Remembrance Day. You're holding a special candle. It's a personal memorial candle for an individual who perished in the Holocaust, with details about the life they led. What do you do with the candle? You light it, together with family and friends, in a safe place, of course, far from flammable items. Want to know more about the victim's life? Scan the barcode on the candle, and you'll get more information from a website. On the site, you can choose a label from the existing database or make your own label for a family member who perished in the Holocaust. You can then print the label and tape it onto a standard memorial candle. You can also add more people's names to the database, so they will be printed on candles next to Yom HaShoah, and others will also be able to remember them. Yom HaShoah, light and remember.
Please, Ms. Gittin.
The concept of ner, of candle, represents the soul, neshama. And it's very hard for us, just when we work on the butterflies, remember we talked about the concept of how difficult it is for us to imagine a big number. Even in math, we struggle with that. 1,000,000 is not a number that we can even, you can't take a picture of anything that represents 1,000,000. 1,000,000 paper clips is a lot of paper clips. And the concept, this idea of ner neshama, of using candles to depict individual people, was started in Israel. And I learned about it last year, actually, when visiting the Frankels. Many of you remember the Frankels who are in our school. This is something that is done in Israeli schools. I'm involved in an organization in the United States called the Consortium for Jewish Day Schools, and they brought this project to the United States to personalize so that they're not just names, they're not just numbers, they were real people. And I think it's special that this year you've had the butterflies, and now you're going to have the candles. So Mr. Voskoboynik, if you want to explain, obviously what they're going to do with it, but we're not going to light the candles here in school, but we ask that you take them home, take them seriously, because it's a person who you're representing, and at home with your family, when you feel it's appropriate, that you are able to light the candle. And we're going to ask that you take a picture, you can use your iPad, a picture of yourselves lighting the candle for a project that we're going to do here in school.
Yeah, so let me explain a little bit further. Actually, you can see in this picture that we did it in 4th grade. We'll light the candle all together. It's small class, it's much easier. I had them today, this morning. Okay, so while you were eating, I sent each class a link to the Google slides. Okay? Not right now, I don't need it right now.
Okay.
In a moment, you will go to either of the lab, spread out everywhere. Okay? Each of you will receive a candle. So what we want you to do during the last 10 minutes, at least to get started, you will take a candle, and with your iPad, you will, using your QR code application, and you will scan QR code. It will give you information about this particular Holocaust victim. Okay? And with that information, you can send this information to yourself, or you can keep it on your iPad. It's better to use computers, not iPad, to edit this. Okay? That's the first part. And you can add his information, that person or her information, in 2 boxes, here and here. And then at home, when you get home, try to do it today or tomorrow can you do it during Shabbat? For Shabbos? No?
I mean,
Before?
you can light a
Yeah,
candle
light the
before
candle
Shabbat,
also,
yes,
before Shabbat, yeah.
of course you can.
And then, 8th graders will be better to do it earlier than everybody else because you will be gone. And then in this area, you're going to put picture of you either lighting candle or holding this candle like they're doing. Okay? That's an idea. Any questions? Okay, so let's start with 5th graders. 5th graders, I'll pass candle to each of you. Once you get the candle and go to computer lab. Okay, go ahead.
5th grade.
Good.
Go ahead. Okay, so we'll get a candle.
No, excuse me.
Once you get it, and you can get started right
Okay,
away.
can we let them through? Yeah. Thank you. fifth grade. Ari, did you get a candle?
And we hope it's going to be very meaningful for you.
I'll get a candle. We're
And you're
going-
going to keep it.
Yeah, you're going to the computer
And
lab.
another thing, what they said, if you can add, this all comes from Yad Vashem database.
Right, you
And
can,
if you have anybody in your family,
you can make your
Yeah.
own and
Parents
give
bring
that to
Holocaust,
the Yad Vashem.
you can add it.
If you want to put someone in from your family, you can do that. You can make your own slide. Okay, thank you. Okay.
if you want to send to them, you will.
All right.
Okay, sixth grade.
Sixth grade next. Thank you. Go ahead, you can go.
He said,
He's going to take.
1898 to 1943. Mr. B, mine's not standing.
What does it mean, pupil? He was a student? He was a student?
I know why.
That doesn't make... Mr. B.
Brooker's is at the top.
Yeah, Beryl is not a girl name. I don't know.
Student, right?
What is that?
Kid probably.
14.
Yeah, just a student.
Okay. Mr. B. I can't. Mr. B. There's not enough. I know what you have to do.
That history museum is in Forest Park, right?